Hey, I got an idea. Let's go to the movies. Let's go and experience how the human condition can be captured by this amalgam of light and sound and literature we call the cinema. What a great job. See, when you work in the movies, part of you gets to live forever.
Hey guys! Oh my gosh, it is time, it is time, it is time. OMG, it is finally here. It is finally here. We are season 6 of DC's, Film Talk with Kev. It's still a little weird not saying anything like DC Film Talk or DC's Film Talk. It is now Film Talk with Kev. But that takes a little bit of getting used to. It takes just a little bit getting used to. Oh my gosh, I am so excited for this season. We've got about 4 shows already booked, I believe. I got to still confirm one of those, but still, oh my gosh, but still. Okay, here we go. Now I'm centered in the desk. That's a little bit better. All right, so our first show of the night, as you saw in the intro, and oh my gosh, you guys, what did you think of that intro? Holy crap, I worked really hard on that intro, worked really hard trying to find that intermission, which is priceless. Oh my gosh, it is so priceless. But anyway, tonight's topic is Interstellar. I know Chris has his NASA shirt on. I've got my NASA shirt on. We're ready to talk about this. And so we're going to be bringing Chris on here probably in about, I don't know, what time is it? It's 7:12. Oh, good. You know, about 20 minutes or less. In less than 20 minutes, we'll be bringing Chris on. But we want to get this room filled up with so many people before we bring Chris on. So we are going to be showing a clip. Now, normally when we do these kind of things, we show interviews with the actors, the directors, people that help make the film. But in this case, that is not the case. We are going to be showing an interview with Neil Tyson DeGrom. Did I say that right, Chris? Did I get it right this time? Neil Tyson DeGrom. Close? Okay, close. All right, I will take close. But we are going to be showing an interview with Neil Tyson DeGrom explaining how close he thinks the movie Interstellar is with being true. Good job. All right. Awesome. Now, for those of you that are in here and not following Chris, we got this. You can follow Chris on any of his social medias, and I can show you, and I'll give you links for that right now.
Go on unfold your menu, take a glance, and then you'll be our guest. We our guest, be our guest.
So Chris, I didn't know that you had a YouTube. What kind of stuff do you do on your YouTube, Chris?
I just do random stuff. Like, I haven't put anything up in a while, actually. Well, the last thing I did when I put it up was I had interviews at, like, my church and online and stuff like that.
Oh, that's cool. You know you not muted anymore. You know that, right? All right. So that was Chris's voice. Man, Chris is such an awesome guy. I cannot wait for you. Oops, my bad. It's not a problem, Chris. Not a problem. But yes, talking chat until 7:30. Yeah. No, it's cool. It's cool. Hey, you know, right after we got done doing our prep work, you know, I had to change my main camera. I had to change my main camera right after. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. But no, I had to change my main camera. That's why the show got started a little bit late, because I had to change cameras. Thank goodness I have 3 cameras and not just 2 that I could interact the other camera with. Oh my gosh, I am so lucky to have that. But anyway, it was not a good feeling to have my most expensive camera wig out on me. Crap. All right. So, but anyway, Chris is an amazing guy, you guys. He's you know, like me, he's not had how should I put this, Chris? The best of luck in life. I have a disability. He went through something pretty traumatic as a child. You know, I guess was that a good way of putting it, Chris? Um, yeah, okay. But you know, things happen. You know, we gotta make the best of it. You know, I can only use one hand. I'll let Chris, when he comes on, tell you about some of the stuff that he's been through. I'm not gonna deprive him of that. But just know this, you guys. He is an awesome thing. His TikToks are awesome. He's actually the one that got me started back on TikTok. And now I've got almost 1,800 followers. He's got well over 50,000 followers on his TikTok. You know, I'm catching up to you, Chris. Little by little, I'm catching up. But he writes amazing poems and posts them on TikTok. Oh my gosh, they are so heartfelt and so genuine. They are absolutely amazing. Of course, he's on Facebook and he's on Instagram. As you saw the links. Yep. And he says, "Yep." I got a picture. He came in framing a little bit for a second there. That was awesome. Oh my gosh. 7:17. Let's see, what time did I say we was gonna do? Right, so we're gonna get started on that Neil Tyson DeGrom interview very shortly, you guys. We're gonna try to keep. Of course, I had to kind of cut short the time that I speak with you guys about, you know, at the beginning here, because of my camera situation getting this started a little bit late. But oh my gosh, it is so awesome. Let's see. Uh-oh. What did I just do? I did not want to do that. Okay. All right, but here are some. Oh look, guys, look at my phone. Even my phone comes up screen. That's so awesome. Anyway, so here's just a little bit of facts about Interstellar. I'm not going to give anything away, but the release date of the movie was October 26, 2014, and I can't believe I'm just now seeing it. Of course, the director is of the Batman, the Dark Knight trilogy, Christopher Nolan. The music was done by Hans Zimmer, which has fantastic score in it. It also has Matthew McConaughey. Now get this for an all-star cast. Matthew McConaughey, Anne Hathaway, Matt Damon, Michael Caine, Topher Grace of that 70s shows fame, and John Lithgow of Third Rock from the Sun fame. And of course, I know John Lithgow more as a Footloose. He was in the movie Footloose. But anyway, oh my gosh, you guys. Did I miss anybody? Chris? I don't think so. But, oh my gosh. Let's see. Now, it did not come in at #1 in the box office. I think Big Hero 6 beat it in the box office. But it was still #2. Not too shabby. Box office came up to $701.8 million in the box office. Holy cow! $701.8 million in the box office. Yeah. It's just an, oh my gosh. No, I didn't miss anybody. That's that's good. Because I thought for sure I was going to miss that Matt Damon. I had to make sure I threw him in there. Holy cow. But let's go ahead. Let's see. I'm going to have to do this and do this. All right. So let's go ahead and watch over here on this screen over here. Can I point that way? I can't point that way. I have to use my thumb. Over on this screen to my right. Let's watch this Neil Tyson DeGrom interview. Holy cow. I hope. Let me make sure I got this all right. Okay, maybe we won't just yet. I gotta fix something. Alright, there we go. Ha, we got it. Now I just gotta hit play. Alright, there we go. The other video started prematurely. Alright, so it's about that time we bring on Chris. Finally bring on Chris. So I've been waiting for you guys to meet him. Let's go ahead and meet him. There he is. Gotta get him all. There we go. That's a lot better. How you doing, Chris?
Doing all right. How are you?
Oh, I'm not complaining one bit.
Good.
Man, that was a pretty cool interview, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
I mean, who wouldn't think that? I mean, that whole tidal wave sequence could be possible.
Yeah.
Wow.
Scary stuff.
Right? I mean, but they did have an actual scientist as one of the executive producers of the movie. Mm-hmm. So, that's that could explain why everything was so point on, I guess.
Right.
But oh my gosh, though, man, there's another movie for us to do later. That Contact movie. That was a pretty cool movie too.
That's a good movie. Yes.
Maybe we'll do that later on down the season.
All right.
I don't know, man. We got to get you back into your superhero roots too. The last time Chris was on the show was 2 seasons ago now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It doesn't seem like that long ago, but we talked about the movie Venom.
Mm-hmm.
And that's an awesome show. I mean, that was an awesome movie, but we got to get you back. I've got, I think, four film talks already booked, and only one of them are superheroes. Holy cow. This, like I said in the beginning of the show, this show has seen a lot of different ways of different formats, I should say. Started out just being DC stuff to being DC Film Talk, and that's why it was called DC Film Talk, of course, to both DC, Marvel, and everything on beyond comic movies related to comic movies or TV shows. Then it was diversified comic film talk, and we did that for seasons 2, 3, and 4. And last year we decided to go with all movies. I kept the DC format, but it was DC's film talk. And now I hope this is the last name change of the entire thing, man. Film talk with Kev. Holy cow. And so because every time I change the title, I got to change logos, got to change this, got to change that. You know, it's a lot of work to change just the title of the show. But so how you been, man? What's new in your life?
Not much.
Not much. You living in Florida?
Yep.
Living in Florida now. And you wanna tell a little of our audience a little bit about your story, or?
Yeah, I can tell a little bit about. When I was almost 2 in 1987 June, I was burned by a fire. I had wandered into a utility shed and pulled the gasoline down, and the hot water heater came on and caused it to explode. So
wow.
I'm 98% of my body burned, and like you, I have only one functioning hand, really. So,
okay.
But we get through it, though.
Yeah, we do. And you know, it's people say that we're amazing, and and I get that. I mean, yeah, we can only use one hand, and we have to figure out ways how to do things. I mean, I play golf, and I play video games, and I cook, and you take care of 2 beautiful daughters, and I mean, that's got to be a challenge with some but to us it's just everyday life,
Right.
but to other people they're like, wow, I can tie a necktie one-handed. I got my driver's license. Don't have a car yet, but I got my driver's license. I can drive. I mean, people said I wouldn't live. They said if I did make it past the age of 4, that I'd be a sitting vegetable. Here I do. They said I would never talk, and look at this. I'm doing a talk show. So I mean, both of us. I love the NASA shirt. You can't really see my NASA emblem, but it's down there. It's down toward the bottom.
The SpaceX hat.
SpaceX. Oh my gosh! One of the very first things I did over on my OHB Gaming channel, or my OHB Gaming page on Facebook, was I actually live streamed the first SpaceX launch.
Oh, the crew in it?
Yeah, the crew.
I was there. I got to see them.
That was what, 2 Mays ago now, I think? About 2 years ago
amazing.
now. But I actually live streamed. I also live streamed it here on Twitch too. But that was one of the first things I ever did over on our Facebook page. I got to start doing more over there. But now that I'm affiliated with Twitch, I can't really do the same thing I do here that I do on Facebook.
Right.
So maybe what I'll start doing is maybe I'll start doing the pre-interviews with my guest live on Facebook. Ooh, that might be awesome. That might be pretty cool.
Yeah.
There might be something there. I'll have to figure out how to do that. But anyway, let's see what time is it. All right. So before we get started into the game we're gonna be playing today, which I created a whole new overlay for this bad boy, a whole new background. I can't really call them overlays because they're mainly in the back, I guess. I don't know, in the front. I don't know. But anyway, I've created a whole new screen. It looks like a game show. I worked really hard on it. I hope it works. But that's one of the reasons why I had to change my camera. The camera, my most expensive camera started looking like it was glitching and things. I'm like, that ain't good. This happened after our pre-interview today. Wow. Okay, so yeah, I've been scrambling along. We got, but it's all right. It's all good. So, you told me that you saw this movie, a few years before or after it came out. I didn't see it till last week. But I think the science today, even in the science of today, it still holds up.
Yeah.
That was an interview back when Interstellar came out with Neil. So, but I think even today, they haven't figured out too much about the wormhole and black holes and things of that nature. But that, you guys, Interstellar is a space movie, but at the core of it, it's also a family movie. And, oh my gosh, the family aspect of it, they nailed it too.
Mm-hmm.
I did, doing prep for this, I watched almost every single interview there was on Interstellar to figure out which one to put in the show. I decided on that one there. But Christopher Nolan himself, I watched one with him, and he was saying, that he wanted to do, he's a big fan of 2001 Space Odyssey, and he's wanted to do a space movie ever since. But, now that he's got daughters or family and things of that nature, he also wanted to do a family-friendly movie, and that's how that aspect got written into it. And, oh my gosh, it's just absolutely amazing on all aspects. Oh my
Emotional.
gosh. Yeah, very. Me and my caregiver watched it together, and oh my gosh. I looked over at her at one point. She had a tear running down her eye. She looked over at me at one point. I had a tear running down my eye. Oh my gosh, so great.
Mm-hmm.
So great. We are going to be watching right after we get done doing our little game, we'll watch a trailer of the movie. And actually, we might watch the trailer first before that way. I think that's the way I've got it set up. So let's go ahead and watch the trailer. Then we can talk about the trailer a little bit. So let me bring the video back up. All right. Oh my gosh. Absolutely amazing. Holy cow. Again, you can hear that score even in the trailer, man. Like I said, Hans Zimmer did an absolutely amazing job with the score. This would be, if you like, surreal or kind of soft and mellow music, this is probably a soundtrack that you should get. Probably help you put you to sleep.
Yeah.
In a good way. In a good way. Not in a bad way. I don't mean anything. No, I did not mean that. I should not have said it that way, I guess. But no, it's an awesome soundtrack. It's just like really, you're in space, so it's got to be kind of, yeah. But, yeah, that whole Murphy's Law, I mean, they really did their homework on this movie.
Yeah.
I was sad that I mean, okay, I was kind of, I mean, it got beat out by a Disney movie. I mean, that was the only possible way that movie got beat out that week. I mean, it was a Disney movie. I mean, come on. But I love my Disney. But I felt for Interstellar when I first learned what movie beat it out. I'm like, really? Oh well, that's just the way it goes sometimes. That's just the way it goes. But we are gonna get over to our new studio. If I can remember how to do this correctly. Alright, Chris, I gotta move you up again a little bit. Let's see. Cam. Oh no, not guest Cam. That's for my in studio guest. Guest. Oh, there it is. Guest call. There it is. Get you. There we go. Now we can. Now it looks like you're wearing the suit. There we go. Now we gotta get me. Oh. There we go.
On straight.
Huh? Is your tie on straight? Yeah, is mine on straight? Oh.
Yep.
All right, there we go. That's a little bit better. All right, you guys. So the game that we're going to be playing today, and again, all new logos for all the games we play for season 6. We're going to start out, we're going to start this out right. But we are going to, turn that off first. There we go. Is the Speed Force. Now, if you have not seen the show before, the Speed Force is a quick fire question and answer. I got 12 questions already written down for Chris, and well, I guess let's just get started with it. All right, Chris. I guess I gotta get over to the page here. What scares you? What in life scares you?
A few things. I don't like snakes, and I know it sounds weird, but silence. Silence is just very eerie to me. Like I gotta have something in the background going.
Okay.
So all silent.
So just a sidebar question then. When you sleep, what kind of sound do you have going on usually?
Either if it's hot, AC, or a fan, or I have music playing off of my phone.
I'm going to tell you something that's really weird. One thing that absolutely puts me to sleep is SpongeBob SquarePants laughter.
Nice.
So, and it's weird. I know a lot of people find his laugh very annoying, aka my caregiver. She hates SpongeBob SquarePants because of his laugh, but yet it puts me to sleep. I don't know why. And sometimes that don't even work. Then I gotta go even further back. I gotta turn on Droopy or some Looney Tunes or something to put me to sleep. But 9 times out of 10, it's SpongeBob. I can go through 10 seasons probably in about 2 months.
Nice.
Right, okay. So if you can go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
I'd like to visit Japan or Australia.
Japan. I like to visit Japan. I've actually got some friends that live close to me that are Japanese descent.
Oh, nice.
And then there's actually another Twitch streamer. He's from the UK but lives near Tokyo. So it'd be kind of cool to visit that area. I agree with you. Okay. If you actually go to a movie theater, do you get popcorn or do you get candy?
They're both expensive. It's just sometimes I don't get either one. If it has to, it'd be popcorn.
Popcorn. Okay, I got you. Okay. What advice would you give yourself as a kid? If you saw yourself standing there, or if you saw your younger self standing right in front of you, what advice would you give him?
I would tell them that things might get tough, but don't give up. Keep going. Don't let people get to you, and don't let yourself get to you. The worst enemy you have is yourself. So you just think positive, and you can get through it.
That's awesome. I'm going to see if I can't make my head a little bit bigger, because holy cow. Okay, maybe not that big, Kev. That's a little bit better, but now I got to put my camera down a little bit. See there, you guys, this is the inner workings of the very first show. All right, that looks a little bit better. That looks a little bit better. All right, we got it now, I think. All right. Uh-oh. What's going on? Haas, thank you so much for the follow. I really do appreciate it. I don't know where my follows are right now. They're somewhere. Huh, interesting. But thank you so much, Haas, for the follow. I really do appreciate it. All right. Yeah. You know, I'd probably give myself just about the same kind of advice, because there were days that I came home from school in a very bad mood because somebody had said something to me or did something to me, and yeah, that's a pretty good advice. Are you more of a cat or dog person?
A dog person.
A dog person? Do you have a dog?
Yes, I have a mini Australian Shepherd who's 2 years old, and she just had puppies in June. Had 7 puppies.
Oh, wow.
Slowly selling them.
Oh, wow. 7 puppies. Wow. Did you keep all of them, or did you give them away?
No, we're giving most of them away.
Okay, most of them. So how many did you end up keeping?
We're not keeping any. We were going to keep one, but it's kind of tough, but the kids don't want to take care of it. And I'm like, well, we can't keep another dog. We already got one. So.
Ah, yes. What's your favorite kind of drink?
Sweet iced tea.
Sweet iced tea. Very good choice.
Yes.
That's probably my go-to when I'm at a restaurant. Actually, it's the sweet tea.
Definitely.
Are you more of a summer or winter guy?
That's a tough one. Sometimes I'm winter, sometimes I'm summer. Depends on how hot it is. I don't want it too hot, and I don't want blizzards all the time either. So.
I got you. I'm telling you what, man. Living here in Ohio, you can get in the summertime, man, or in the springtime, man. It can be pants weather one day, and it can be shorts another day. Then just the day after, it can be sunshiny, and then the next second, rain. I mean, we can have all 4 seasons in one day, basically in the springtime. It is crazy. It is crazy. One day we can even have snow as late as April, or maybe even the 1st of May.
Oh, wow.
It's like, really? You know, I don't get it. Okay. How do you start your day off, Chris?
I usually wake up, sit in bed for a little bit, try to wake up more. Check on my girls, make sure they're okay and they're up, get ready for school and everything. Once it's the weekend, then I usually try to just let them sleep in. And I usually say my morning prayers and then use the bathroom.
Yeah, for me, I don't even need an alarm clock because of my dog. She starts waking me up. She gets fed at 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. And
wow.
she normally starts waking me up probably about 5 5:30. Wanting food? No. I try to stay in one place and as much as I can until 6 o'clock. Then I get my day started. Actually, take her out first. Then I feed her, which should be the opposite way, but I guess I'm just going off the way that I normally work because normally I have to use the bathroom as soon as I wake up. So that's what I do with her. I take her out first. But anyway, describe yourself in 5 words.
It's maybe humorous, kind, soft, loyal, and faithful.
And that's awesome. And I'm going to add a 6th one in there, a poet.
Oh.
Because my gosh, man, like I said in the intro of you telling my everybody about you. Oh my gosh, man, your poems on TikTok are just absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
Okay, this is one of my favorite questions in this whole entire thing. What is your favorite cartoon now versus your favorite cartoon as a kid?
Now, it'd probably be Rick and Morty.
Okay.
And as a kid, it was Dexter's Laboratory.
Yes! Oh my gosh, that has got to be our next Film Talk with Kev. Oh my gosh, I am absolutely in love with Dexter's Laboratory. Forget the superhero stuff. We're doing Dexter's Laboratory.
Yeah.
Holy cow, I love it. It's now on HBO Max, which I'm absolutely loving. Oh. I can also fall asleep to that as too, in a good way. Okay, number 11. What is your favorite dessert?
Strawberry cheesecake.
Strawberry cheesecake.
I
love cheesecake. Oh my gosh. Mine, that is probably my second, but very close to my first. And my favorite is actually peach cobbler. That's my absolute favorite. I'm a cobbler guy. It's about the only thing dessert-wise that I can actually make. I'm not a baker. I'm a good cook, but I'm not a baker. But I can make one heck of a mean peach cobbler. All right, and this one has got to be movie related. So, what is your favorite clip from a movie?
The Back to the Future one, with pretty much the intro with that Power of Love song.
Right. And we're going to head back over to the other studio so we can watch that clip. Man, Chris, you knocked that right out of the box, man. You knocked that right out of the box. But let's get you back over to the other studio. Oh. Okay, it takes a little. Bam. Man, that was an amazing clip. Amazing movie in itself. All 3 of them. Wish there would be a 4th one, but I don't think so. But man, that was that was so awesome. All right, so what we got now? Let's see. All right. So, Interstellar. My gosh, man. When you first saw this, what was your first thoughts? I mean,
well, the first time I heard about it actually, the first thought I had was it might be kind of boring, so it took me a little bit to want to watch it until one night I rented it online and started watching it. And it's the soundtrack alone drew me in at first,
right?
And then just everything, just the storyline and its kids and just everything just sucks you in because you want to know what's going to happen, you know.
Right.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful movie.
Oh my gosh. You know, I had trepidations to want to watch it because people was like, well, you gotta take a break from it. It's such a long movie, you know, blah, blah, blah. You know, you want to take a break. I got to watching it and I could not take my butt off the seat.
Exactly, yep.
I mean, take a break. When? I mean, holy cow, there is no time for a break in that movie. I mean, it's 2 hours and 55 minutes long. But I am telling you guys, anybody that's going to be watching this or watches this video on YouTube or sees this on Twitch or Facebook, wherever you guys are going to see this, go see the movie. Rent the movie. Actually, it's free on Prime or free on Paramount Plus right now, I think. It is free to watch right now on Paramount Plus. I have Paramount Plus through my Prime, so I can watch it. Oh my gosh. And I'm going to say this, and I've only watched it once so far, but I'm sure when I watch it, and I will watch it a second time, I know for a fact that I will find something that I did not see the first time.
Yeah.
I mean, oh my gosh. My gosh, it messes with your mind. It's a thinker, it's a family movie, it's science related, it's space related. It's all of those balled into one. I mean, like I said before, the family aspect in this movie is beyond. Even when they're not showing in space and they're showing the kids in the future, the dynamic, how that one event changed both of their lives in different ways.
Right.
I mean, it's just, oh my gosh, and holy cow. When I first saw John Lithgow in there, I went crazy. Because holy cow, I had no idea he was in there. I didn't do any research of the movie. I didn't watch any trailers of it till after I watched the movie. So I had no idea that John Lithgow was in it, that Topher Grace was in it, that Michael Caine was in it. All I knew is that it was Matthew McConaughey and Anne Hathaway. And that's all I knew. And it was a space movie, and it was a very long movie. That's all I knew about it, and I am so glad you wanted to do this movie oh my gosh, man, because holy cow. Such respect, man. Holy cow. I've been, I didn't go out and buy this NASA show just because of the show. I've been a space fan for a very long time. Like I said, the first thing I did on the Facebook page was the SpaceX launch. That was 2 years ago. So, and I think that's when I bought the shirt. So I could do it, but, just absolutely, I find myself every now and then just turning on the NASA channel, just being awed, by what they're doing in the space station and things of that nature. But this whole thing with wormholes and black holes and, and how they tackle that. I mean, like I said, they got an actual scientist as one of the executive producers. He was, the brains behind the science, basically, in the movie, I'm guessing. And, oh my gosh, just if Neil Tyson DeGram, anyway.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Huh?
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
I got the two mixed up. Neil
Sounds good. Close.
I got the names right, at least. I just switched them. At least I got Neil right, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Neil Tyson DeGrom.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Neil deGrom Tyson. Holy cow, I'm still doing it. You just telling me. Jeez, my gosh. To have him.
You just call him Neil.
Huh?
Just call him Neil.
Just call him Neil. Yeah, just call him Neil. Oh my gosh. That is so embarrassing. All right, but no, this, to have him actually, say something about the movie and go on numerous interviews. I must have watched 2 or 3 or 4 interviews just of him trying to figure out which one to pick. And, to have him want to say something about this movie is pretty profound. It shows you how close it is to actual science.
Mm.
Oh my gosh. So amazing. Absolutely so amazing. Holy cow. I am just like in awe of this movie. I mean, I've only seen it the one time. I know before this week is over, I'm gonna sit down and watch it again. I'm just, just gotta find the time to do it. But holy cow. Wow. And like I said, what did I say? It was like $701.8 billion dollars in the box office in total. The soundtrack, the logic behind it, the family aspect. I mean, it all just, blew my freaking mind, really. Just blew my mind. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I can't remember the last time the movie actually just blew my mind like that. Maybe a superhero movie, but in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I got kind of psyched today, superhero related, kind of going off topic a little bit, but the new trailer for the new Spider-Man game dropped today.
Yeah, it looked really good.
But the end got me I was very, very disappointed at the end, because at the very end it comes up and says 2023.
Yeah, you gotta wait.
I gotta wait 2 years? Come on, give me a break. Give me a break. Holy cow.
Right.
Damn. But anyway, okay, back to the Interstellar. I know. I do that from time to time, and it's all right. We got to do that. But, holy cow. It is absolutely, absolutely amazing. Of course, like I told you in our pre-interview, man, I'm a big Anne Hathaway fan, and that's what drew me to it. Is Anne Hathaway. It wasn't Matthew. It was Anne. I've been a big Anne Hathaway fan ever since Ella Enchanted. And oh my gosh, just anyway. Yeah, that's what drew me in. But again, to have such a star-studded cast, I had no idea till I watched the movie, and oh my gosh, each one of them played a pivotal part.
Yeah.
And oh man, just it takes your breath away. It takes your breath away in so many different ways.
Oh yeah, you got the soundtrack, the cinematography, the scenes. It's
Right,
just whoa.
And if you're a science geek, the science, and if you're a space geek, the whole space thing, and the wormhole aspect, and the black hole aspect, and how they, the ending. Oh my gosh, the ending. Ooh, man.
Yeah.
And to see the timeline, the way they do it, the way kind of Neil described it in the interview of, the tidal wave thing, it's shifting, the way they shifted, each perspective of the timeline.
Right.
And make it make sense. I mean, that had to be the hardest thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, what was your favorite scene in the movie?
Mine was when they started going into the wormhole. I love the way how it looks, and how the music, and just everything that just went on. It was just like, whoa, wait a minute.
Right?
How it was just the whole, it was like wrapped around them almost, and they could see it was just beautiful.
It was so beautiful. All right, so let's see. Let's play your favorite clip. I'm gonna mute myself, and then you're gonna mute yourself, and we'll go watch this. All right, you guys, that was Chris's favorite, and to let you know how close me and Chris are, that was actually the scene that I picked as well.
Nice.
But man, I mean, that scene though, I mean, beautiful. I mean, just inside that wormhole. I mean, you could kind of see some of the Star Trek, I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
aspects of the wormhole with the white and everything,
Right.
and you know, and I didn't really notice that until that interview with the director when he said that he was a bigger fan of Star Trek and and the Space Odyssey, and I'm like, yeah, oh, okay, you know,
Yeah.
but uh, man, I don't know, man. This, I mean, I'm a big space nut anyway, but this movie has made me look at it in a kind of different way. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did it do that to you?
Oh yeah, it drew me more into space than I was already like fascinated with space stuff, but then I watched that and I was just like, whoa, I want to know more about all this stuff.
Right? I mean, I'm the same way. I mean, holy cow manure. I mean, it's just, oh my gosh. Like I said, those times. I mean, I actually got to clean one of Neil Armstrong's offices when I was
Oh
a kid.
wow.
When I was a kid, and
Wow.
yeah, and I have his autograph. I have a letter that he wrote me. He actually gave me some NASA stamps.
Oh wow, nice.
Right, my mom has all of that, and I don't want it. Because I am such a messy housekeeper. I don't want it. I don't want it to get ruined, so she keeps it for me.
Right.
But I would have brought it out and shown it. I wish I would have thought of that. I would have got that from her just for this episode, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it. Damn it. Anyway, um, but yeah, no, but yeah, I've always been a space geek, and the first time that I met Neil Armstrong, I gotta say Neil Armstrong now because if I say Neil, they might think I mean the other,
Right.
because I can't say his name right.
Right.
But I when I met Neil Armstrong, my mom was in the office. She would answer his phone. She answered the phone for a lot of different, like 27 different companies all at one time. One of them being Neil Armstrong's office. So I'm sitting there after school one day, and this guy with an aviator coat on and glasses came in, and I didn't think nothing of it until my mom said, "Oh, hi, Mr. Armstrong."
Right.
I'm going, and she goes, "This is my son, Kevin." I'm going, "Oh, she did not just do that." I was, oh man, I was so awesome. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. I mean, and then it just came to be to where I was cleaning that building at one point. So I got the, I didn't work directly for him, but I worked, for the landlord of his office, basically, who I worked
Nice.
for. So I did not work, let me set that record straight. I did not work for Neil Armstrong, but I got to clean his office, got to meet him.
Right.
So that was, that's pretty cool. I'm not complaining one bit.
Yeah.
So the scene that I chose, I don't know if I'm going to show or not because it's kind of toward the end of the film and it might give some things away. But you're going to know. I chose the Tesseract scene.
Oh
Because
yeah.
I thought that
That's
looked pretty
a
cool too.
mind crazy scene.
Right. So I don't know if I'm going to show that or not, just because it gives so much away of the movie. I really don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. Um, you know, but we still got about almost a little less than about 20 minutes left to talk about the movie. And I thought I was going to be time crunch because I got a late start, but nope, I guess not. Um, um, no, but man, this movie's just like I don't know what else to say about it. I mean, I wish there was more people in here chatting with us that we can interact with them. But you'll see it on the flip side. This thing's got. I mean, I have one video that I did season 2, I think. That now has over 10,000 views on it. It takes a while, but it does get there. You know. But yeah, it's my best video ever, and I don't know why. But anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna have to let me do that again, and just get your links up there again, Chris, if I can, just for those that are watching and maybe on watching that one new. I can spell this right. Oops, no, that's not right. Oops, that's not right. Hate doing it from this way. There it is. There we go.
Go on, unfold your menu, take a glance, and then you'll be
our guest. Be our guest. Be our guest. All right, there we go. Absolutely love that. So yeah, I'm definitely going to have to click on your YouTube and give you a follow on that. You know what you said about your YouTube, man. I haven't posted anything on any of my YouTube channels. I've got 4 of them, and I haven't posted any of them. I got a new follow on one of them just because on my last stream Monday night, I actually was watching YouTube videos and I showed one of my original songs on it, a couple of my original songs on it actually, and somebody actually followed me from that. I was like, man, I haven't posted anything in that in a while. I don't know why you would do that, but I appreciate it. You know, but I got Bella's the song I wrote for my dog on there, and a couple of love songs that I've written. But I might do something with that channel. I don't know. Might not, or I just might start posting everything to the OHB Gaming channel. Now, this show will actually still go on the Film Talk with Kev YouTube channel. That's the only thing that I kept, but I changed the name of it. Still, now it's the Film Talk with Kev. It has this logo on it, but yeah, man, it's just YouTube's crazy, man. It's so hard just to find time just to stream, let alone, do YouTube content and TikTok content, and try to maximize everything. But I got a new phone. I got the new Galaxy S21.
I have the Ultra S21 Ultra.
Yeah, me too.
I think that's what you got. Yep.
Yeah. But I got that a couple of months ago, and I'm just now today downloaded Instagram. Forgot all about Instagram until last night when you gave me your links and it popped up. I'm like, Instagram, duh. So I just now downloaded Instagram today and posted my first story, and I don't know how long. It was about tonight's show, of course. I did it. Of course, you saw the one I did on TikTok. So I try to promote this in every aspect that I can. It's just, it's hard to keep everybody happy. You got your TikTokers, you got your Instagrammers, and your Facebook people, and your Twitter people, and your YouTube people. I mean, it's hard to keep everybody happy. The Twitch, for me, my Twitch people. That's how I met you. You first were on Twitch. And that's how Chris and I actually became friends. And, and we just got to talking, and we just kind of kept talking. I mean, you first know me through the DC rapper name, and now, that's no longer relevant because once I changed it from the DC Film Talk down to the Film Talk with Kev, I just felt like that 90% of that had to go away. The the web page doesn't or the Facebook page doesn't exist anymore. The Twitter handle doesn't exist anymore. The Instagram doesn't exist anymore. Thank goodness I never made a TikTok for it. Holy cow. Oh man. But so everything is, with the exception of the videos on YouTube, everything else is going to be, OHB Gaming, on the OHB Gaming side of things, which because that's where I do the podcast from. But I do feel that it does need its own YouTube channel, which is fair, Yeah. And plus, I had 70 something subscribers already on that channel, so didn't want to upset anybody or have like, well, where'd everything go?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, and I will be speaking more of the YouTube side of things and how that's going to work with the correlation of the show at the end of this show. So we'll talk more about our YouTube channel and where that's going to be going soon. So, but now what, I got Chris here. We've only got Chris now for about another 15 minutes or so, give or take. How many people have you referred this movie to and they come back to you saying what I did? Holy crap.
Pretty much everybody. Everybody I talk to, like, if anybody asks me about movies or anything, I'm more like Interstellar.
Right.
And they're like, what? They've never heard of it or something.
Right.
Or they'd be like, isn't that like boring? I'm like, no.
No. And that was kind of my whole, like I said, my whole reason for not watching it, because it was like, it's too long of a movie. You're going to be, and they use that word, you're going to be bored through some of it and blah, blah. You're not going to understand it. I'm like, I understood everything because they put it together so beautifully and so
Right.
scientifically correct that Neil actually did interviews about it. I mean, how more, how much more correct can you be?
Right.
It's just absolutely amazing, holy cow.
I think they made the movie before NASA actually had an actual photo of a wormhole. Now
Really?
they have an actual one, and they said that Interstellar got it right.
Right. Right. I mean, right. How that's
not
just
a wormhole, a black hole.
black hole. Right. Right. But yeah, but still, oh my gosh, in the whole time thing, I mean, that's correct, as Neil said. I mean, we're not sure if it would be that much. I don't know if we know if it would be that much in time or what the time differential would actually be without doing it, of course.
Yeah.
But, I mean, holy cow. Just absolutely amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Just, man, I immediately after I got done watching the movie, I called my mom, and I was like, oh my, and I think she had seen it years ago. Her and my stepdad had watched it. My mom and that likes things like Star Trek and things of that nature, and the Left Behind series. They like things scientifically and sci-fi. I do, but I'm more when it comes. I don't know. It's just I'm really weird when it comes to science movies. But this one, dang. I mean, just dang. That was another reason why I really don't want to watch it, because it's like all science, but the space behind it. The space aspect got me of it. Too, because like I said, I'm a huge NASA fan and always have been. I mean, I'm a big history buff in general, but yeah. I mean, you go from the skies above to the ocean below. We still got a lot of this, a lot of places to explore. From the oceans below to. I would love to see an Interstellar movie, but in the water.
Yeah.
That would be so cool. I mean, that would. But yeah. But I don't know. I mean, they kind of left it open to, well, maybe he might go back for her though, so that might be a second movie. I don't know.
Yeah, I just researched and Christopher Nolan doesn't want to do a sequel to it, but I'm like, you got to. You left it the way you left it that way. It's like,
Right, you got two people
I
that
want to know
haven't
more.
aged. You got two people that haven't aged that can, help that column. I'm not going to say that can help things
Yeah.
progress. Almost bit my, I had to bat my tongue there. I'm trying not to give away any spoilers here, but man, it is so hard to talk about the end of the movie without giving away spoilers.
Mhm.
You know. But it's just, my gosh, man. So, what actually brought you to the? I mean, what? I mean, I know the science part or the space part of it brought you to the movie, but what made you want to watch it over and over again? Was it the music? Was it the family dynamic? Was it the space?
It was pretty much all of that. Like, I loved the music. I had the soundtrack saved so I could just listen to it like over and over.
Yes.
It was so good. And then the scene that you were gonna show, I had to watch it again because I was like, wait a minute, because like I said, it messes with your mind. And I
Right.
wanted to watch it again and be like, huh? And then I watched it again and again, try to grasp that idea.
Right.
It was,
Like
wow.
I said, this is a movie that you can watch thousands of times and find something different in it each time you
Mhm.
watch it. I mean,
Yeah.
or maybe you might learn a little something each more time you watch it. Oh, that's why they're doing this and that's why they're doing that. Kind of, but this movie, even for your first time watching it, keeps you at the edge of your seat.
Yeah.
I mean, even in the not the not even in the not space, aspects of it, when they're not
Yeah.
showing
It made,
when they're showing people on Earth, and I mean, it still keeps you
yeah.
going. From the
Yeah. And
first,
I thought when I was watching, I thought there was gonna be a horror movie because of the whole ghost.
right, right, and not to bring any spoilers into that, but I mean,
Yeah.
that, at the end where that comes full circle, holy cow.
Yes. I loved how they did that.
you know, holy cow manure, just man. But when one of the very first things you see John Lithgow, one of the very first scenes in the movie, I'm like, whoa, and then at first because like I said, the I didn't know who played what or anything. Like I said, I didn't do any research until I got done watching the movie. And I
Mhm.
do that with movies that I haven't seen that I'm doing the show on for a reason. It's because I want to go in there with a clean slate. I don't want to know anything about it. But I thought Anne Hathaway was going to be the teacher at first. And that was going to be
Right.
kind of like the human aspect of leaving her on,
Yeah.
I was wrong.
Yeah.
I was totally wrong. But
Mhm.
um but yeah, just the way he describes, the way he describes things and whatnot, and I don't know, the way the movie describes things and the way it
Yeah.
just kind of starts here. Oh, see, I got to do it on this side. It starts here, and then comes here, then goes back to the middle, then goes back to then goes all the way back here. I mean,
Yeah.
but they do it so beautifully that it's not in a confusing way. Yeah, there are
Right.
things that you might have to watch again to understand, but the movie itself is not confusing.
Mhm.
You know, and that's what's mind blowing to me, really. I mean, it's just, holy cow.
Right.
I mean, mm, Man, oh man, oh man. Holy cow. I mean, just, yes, please. Give me some more Interstellar, dang nabbit. But, yeah, you just, but for those of you that go watch it, just leave ample time to watch the whole thing. Do not start this movie and stop it and go back to it, because you will forget things. This is one movie you got to sit the whole 2 hours and 55 minutes through the first time. Now, if you want to stop in whatever the second or third time that you watch it, because I guarantee you there will be a second or third time that you watch this. I know, like I said, I'm gonna be watching it again this week, most likely, just because I want to. Maybe after one of these days I get done with my early morning streams. Yeah, gonna happen. Yeah, but you know, just things that you've gotta, you know. I mean, I'm getting tongue tied just because
You don't want to give nothing away.
I don't want to give nothing away, but at the same time, this movie is so breathtakingly awesome. You know, again, it leaves you, I mean, it kept me on my seat. I mean, I wasn't literally sitting at the edge of my seat, but I was pretty much laying down when I watched it. But anyway, I was normally, you know, things like, you know, if a very long movie, I tend to sleep through it. To be honest with you, I did not sleep through this movie one daggone bit.
Yep.
You know, it's that absolutely amazing, and oh my gosh, it's just wow. So, have your kids watched it?
Yep.
What do they
My
think?
kids have watched it. My mom's watched it. My kids get confused about it, but they said it's very pretty and stuff. They're like, we don't get it. I'm like, that's okay.
And how old are your kids?
My oldest is 15, and my youngest will be 13 at the end of this month.
15, gonna be start driving soon.
Oh yeah.
Are you ready for that?
No.
That's all right. She'll be able to take you places then, right? Instead of the other way around.
Yep.
There you go. That's the way to. I gotta take my dad here. I can't hang out.
Right.
Oh my gosh, that is absolutely awesome, man. Just, oh my gosh, just like you said, man. I was just like, when I was telling people about the show, it's like, really, your first show's Interstellar? I'm like, yeah, man, why not? And then when I saw the movie, I'm like, yeah, man, why not? You know, but before I watched movies, like, yeah, I'm into space. You know, this is a space movie, and I can't wait to watch it. And I'm going to like, yeah, man, Interstellar, hell yeah. I mean, dang. You know, that whole conversation with my mom though after the movie, man, it was just like, oh my gosh, Mom. She goes, I know, right? I'm like, really? You know, it's just like, yeah. I'm like, holy cow. You know, it's just mind-blowing in so many different aspects, and not just the space aspect, the family dynamic, and you know, everything going on Earth while he's up there.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, one of the scenes that I'm going to describe here is, you know, it's not really, you know, mind-blowing, but it is mind-blowing, but it doesn't give really anything away. But when he actually does, you know, see all of his family from different generations again, you know, they don't really touch on it much.
Yeah, I wish they had done something about it. But...
Me too. But, oh my gosh, though, a lot of people were there in that hospital room.
Mm-hmm.
All of it, his family, all
Yep.
different generations.
Yep.
Holy cow! I mean,
And he's still the same age.
and he's still the same age. You know, I mean, he's got grandkids that are his age now.
Yep.
And they have kids, and I mean, it just, man, holy man, you guys gotta go watch this movie. I'm telling you what. Oh man. All right, Chris. Well, I appreciate you being on tonight and
Thank
doing
you.
this with me. We'll have to set something up, or something maybe another show down the road this season.
Dexter's Laboratory.
Dexter's Laboratory. You got that right. I have never done a film talk with Kev, or as it was before, DC Film Talk or anything, other than I did an animated movie, but I have never done an animated TV show of any kind on this platform. That's got to be it, man. It's got to be Dexter's Laboratory.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. All right. Well, I will get with you in the future. It'll probably be after the new year when that happens. But
Okay.
we'll get together. I got a few other shows to book first and confirm first. And yeah, man. But it was a pleasure. Always a pleasure talking to you.
You too, man.
And
Thank you.
I can't wait to see what you do next, man. Honestly.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank
Everybody, Chris Tomlinson, thank you so much for coming on, buddy.
you. Thank you.
All right. I'll talk at you later, buddy.
All right.
Bye. All right, you guys, and that's the one. That's the one. Awesome. Now, during that interview, I kind of mentioned our YouTube channel and where things are going with the YouTube channel. So I will be posting every single show on our YouTube channel but what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to edit out every part that we show video clips from. So that way it does not get copyrighted on YouTube. It's fine here. Nobody says anything to me here about it. But I will have to do that for YouTube. And there will be a disclaimer at the beginning before the show starts. I will probably cut out the whole countdown sequence at the beginning. But I will, it will be on YouTube by next week. I can't say exactly when. I'm still trying to figure out. I stream Friday through Monday here on OHB Kev. We do the video games. Most of the time we do the talk show every second and fourth Friday. Yeah. But that's the way the YouTube channel is going to work. It's still, the show still has its own YouTube channel. And I am hoping here soon that we can broaden that a little bit with more things to be put on the Film Talk with Kev stuff. And things of that nature. But this has been a lot of fun. It has been a while since we had done a DC or a Film Talk with Kev show. Season 5 kind of got ended kind of early because of things happening with COVID and people just not really up to it and things of that nature. That was still, looming, and COVID is still out there. I'm not saying that. I have a friend and his whole family that just now getting over with COVID. So, That's happened. Also, you guys, I want to send out a fast healing for one of our followers. He was in a pretty serious accident. I'm not sure if it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, but Keith, buddy, if you watch this, I hope you have a fast recovery. Stay in touch, buddy. Keep me informed of what's going on so I can let our friends here know what's going on. Oh my gosh, you guys. I can't believe it's almost the end of the first episode already. Time flies when you're having fun, and I am so glad that Christy let me book him for the first show because he is an absolutely amazing person, and just wow, you guys. It's just wow. I mean, everything worked out great. I had to fix a few things. That's why we got a late start, and it looks like I don't have a camcorder anymore. Yes, I don't know. Maybe it still works as a camcorder, but not as a webcam anymore. That's the only way that I have used it. So now I'm back down to 2 cameras, which is fine. I can deal with that. But it just took a little bit longer for me to get the show started, but it looks like that we're going to be ending up on time. Our next show, you guys, is going to be September 24th, and it is going to be a good one. We are going to have Poison Bitch back. Now, if you remember, she was on in season 5 talking about Clueless. She was back on in November of last year. We're going to bring her on a little bit earlier this year. We're going to be talking Austin Powers, The Spy That Shagged Me, the second Austin Powers movie. We are going to be talking about that movie. And then I'm hoping the show after that, the first one in October, is going to be a Wonder Woman 84 movie. And then the one after that is going to be our Halloween special. It's going to be we're going to do Wayne's World. That's going to be a fun show. So, and I'm not sure what our November show is going to be, but I've already got the guest booked for December. Holy cow. I just got to get one in between October. I got it booked. We're only going to have one in November and one in December and one in January. So, because of the holidays and spending time with family is kind of important and all that good stuff. So, I will still be video game streaming, but I will not be doing the talk show, but once those one time a month in those months. So, how awesome. My gosh, you guys, this has been so amazing. So amazing. But it's about that time in the show. I want to thank again Chris for coming on, and Haas being our new follower of the night. That's amazing. I will be back tomorrow morning streaming either some Rocket League, or I did promise somebody I'd be streaming Splitgate again on Sunday. So we're gonna be doing something, maybe play some more baseball. I'm not sure just yet what we're gonna be doing tomorrow's stream, but it will be back to the video games tomorrow and Sunday. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming Monday, but there is a good explanation for it. But we will see. I don't know. I might do something on the road. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Again, Chris, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you, man. Thank you, Chris. Man, I can't wait to, oh my gosh, I can't wait to talk Dexter's. I did not realize. Oh my God, I am so glad I have that question on that game now. Oh my gosh, man, that game, man, you nailed that game. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see what we do next. But again, September 24th is going to be our next show with Poison Bitch. Make sure you tune in for that. September 24th for Austin Powers, The Spy That Shagged Me. Again, like I said, Chris, I will let you know when this gets posted to YouTube. And I will also post the YouTube stuff on our Facebook page. And, yeah, I'm going to try to send links. We'll probably go on our Twitter page. But, it will be done. I can't do anything with it for a full 24 hours after the show tonight. So it will have to be sometime Sunday or Monday when I get things posted to YouTube. Because again, there are things that I've got to take out of the show. I've got to edit out of the YouTube video that's in the entire, Facebook or the entire show here on Twitch that people can see. So, okay, sounds good, man. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for coming by and staying with us and at least listening to us. Nobody chatted with us, but at least they listened to us for a little bit. We had about 3 or 4 people watching at one point, so I do appreciate my locals as much as I do the people that do talk. I really do appreciate you guys. And this is going to be